Once upon a time, there was a group of fireflies who loved to fly together every night. They all glowed in calm, steady patterns, moved as one, but there was one little firefly who couldn't fly in a straight line or stay focused on the path. Every sound or shadow caught her eye, and she would dart away to explore it. Soon, she'd be far from the group, lost deep in the forest. Her friends didn't understand why she behaved this way. "Why can't you just fly with us?" one of them asked. Another firefly added, "You're always wandering off, and then we have to find you." The little firefly felt sad. The next day, she decided to stay with the group. But no matter how hard she tried, it felt impossible to stay focused. Then, one night, a big thunderstorm swept through the forest. Strong winds scattered the fireflies in every direction. They were lost in the dark, struggling to find their way home. It felt like they might never make it back. But the little firefly, who always wandered off and got lost, knew the way back home. After all, she knew this forest better than anyone. She had explored every corner, every tree, and every hidden path. She realized that her friends had no clue how to get back home, so she excitedly lit the way back to safety. This time, her mind was focused, and no sound or shadow could distract her from her mission. In medical terms, we might say that the little firefly had ADHD. Just like her, people with ADHD often find it difficult to follow the same routines or focus on tasks that others might find easy. But why is this? Scientists have found that a lot of this has to do with the chemical called dopamine. Dopamine helps us stay motivated. It's released when we do something enjoyable, like eating our favorite food or playing a fun game. In a person without ADHD, dopamine is released steadily, giving their brain a small push at a time to finish tasks, even when they're dull. But in the brain of someone with ADHD, dopamine levels are lower, so they don't get the same push to keep going, especially with tasks that don't excite them. Because of this, people with ADHD are easily distracted by things around them, like sounds or movements. Their brain is constantly searching for something more stimulating, something that will give them the dopamine boost they need to stay focused. The little firefly often acted on sudden urges to explore without thinking about the consequences, like getting lost. This behavior is similar to the impulsivity often seen in ADHD. Impulsivity occurs when the brain doesn't get enough dopamine. As a result, the brain craves quick rewards, making it harder to pause and reflect on decisions, which leads to impulsive actions. But there's also something good that happens with ADHD. During the storm, the little firefly became intensely focused on guiding her friends to safety. People with ADHD can experience something similar called hyperfocus. When they find something truly exciting or interesting, their brain gets a surge of dopamine that locks their attention onto that task. They can ignore everything else around them and focus entirely on what's in front of them. Enough about what ADHD is. Let's now see how to actually live with ADHD. With ADHD, flexible routines work better than strict ones. This flexibility allows your brain to reset and receive the dopamine boosts needed to stay on track with tasks. Start your tasks early so that you have more time to finish them. This way, you can take breaks in between. It helps reduce stress and gives your brain more chances to release dopamine when you need it. Breaking a big task into smaller steps helps your brain handle the dopamine needed to complete each part. Smaller tasks are easier for your brain to manage making it more likely you'll stay focused and finish them. After finishing each small part of a task, reward yourself with something fun, like a snack or a quick break. This gives your brain a dopamine boost and helps keep you on track to finish the entire task. Doing things you enjoy helps your brain release more dopamine naturally, making it easier to stay focused and get the job done. Remember, having ADHD doesn't mean you can't be successful. It just means your brain works a bit differently. By understanding how it works, you can find ways to play to your strengths and stay motivated in ways that feel right for you. So next time, when you feel like you're struggling to stay on task, try using some of these strategies to work with your brain, not against it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, why not try some of our other videos too? See you in the next one!